All right, getting your best DK Sportsbook plays for the college basketball games tonight. Let's start with Kansas getting another shot at TCU after losing on Tuesday to them. They're going to need this win at home to keep hope alive for the regular season Big 12 title. So can TCU make it 3 in a row versus a top 10 team? What do we think?
Considering TCU had never beaten back-to-back top 25 teams in the 100-year history of the school before the other one, I don't think so. This spread's pretty high. But this tends to be the spot where Kansas can just rock chalk it away. The talent gap here still is pretty significant, and the athleticism is definitely a significant advantage. I like Kansas here. Against the number, I probably like Kansas as well. TCU did enough. They're in the tournament. They're in. No matter what, they could lose out. They can lose first round in the Big 12 championship, and they're still going to play. And for a team that's just put so much into it, sometimes you're going to have that initial letdown. These are college kids, so I don't see it happening. But I think TCU's in, and Kansas is going to win, and all will be right in the world in the Big 12 again.
All right, 3 ranked Big 10 teams in action. Illinois, Ohio State are at home, Iowa on the road. So which of these teams here do you like to bet on?
I like Ohio State tonight, especially with getting Key back. Ohio State is not the best team in the country, but they just sort of match up a little bit better. They've had injury problems all year, and to finally get everybody back and sort of on the same page at the same time, I think is where they want to be. So I think Ohio State is probably the play tonight at 6, which I don't love. But if you had to bet it, that would be of those Big 10 games. The other thing is McCaffrey going to play for Iowa or not? It doesn't look like he's going to go. If McCaffrey goes, give me Iowa. But otherwise, I'll take Ohio State.
All right, Houston is ranked in the top 15. They're favorites at home versus Temple. They're minus 16.5 point favorites, actually. But I want to know how they're going to fare in the tournament. Can they make a run from the AAC? They're plus 800 right now to make the Final Four.
So this Houston team, which an unbelievable run last year, and shows that defense can still win in college basketball. They're really well coached. Kelvin Sampson has these guys really get after it effectively and play good team defense. They help better than any team I've seen. I watch a lot of AAC basketball. This dumb school right here is where I went, so we get to watch a lot of the AAC. I think that they can. I don't think it happens. It's going to depend on the bracket. If they run into a team that's just as athletic as them, they're going to go home because they can't score. But if they can run into teams, if they get a draw where they're just sort of able to use their length and their verticality, which they do better than anybody, I think they can. It's just going to depend on the draw. But if they run into a Gonzaga that's just as athletic and them and can score, it's over.
All right. Are there any big favorites in danger of an upset maybe?
So I don't see a ton on the board tonight. If you wanted to pick a kind of mini upset, SMU could be in a little bit of trouble against Cincinnati tonight. SMU's a bubble-ish kind of team. They think that they can still find a way to get in. They probably need to make the AAC final to do so. But I don't love this matchup against them. And Cincinnati's playing a little bit better basketball right now. So if anybody's going to get picked off, it's probably going to be SMU tonight. I would keep an eye out for that one. But otherwise, I think all the double-digit favorites probably roll. That's kind of where I'm at.
All right, real quick, need your Slate approved pick, your favorite bet on the board tonight.
So speaking of this dumb school right here that got all my money and I'm still paying off, they're catching 12.5 tonight at home against a Memphis team that just despises covering, that just does not ever want to cover, that is more athletic, more talented, and just does the dumbest things down the stretch of games. USF's not good. They're really bad, actually. But they've covered their last 2 and they're playing slightly better, and they're getting 12.5 at home. I can't believe I'm saying this. Alumni Association, send me my certificate. South Florida cover plus 12.5 tonight against Memphis.